Hey guys, it's Camma here again. Just got a 2 vs 2 game that I played. A few lessons to be learned. So some of the things that we've been touching on before: how I'm shooting my rail, how I'm ducking in for cover and taking my time to focus on my dodging when my teammate can help me. But there is one important theme that I want to make this video about. It's about how to use ranger's ability, and even at the very top level, I see a lot of players are not using it properly, in my opinion. Obviously, you know, they're good. These guys are good players. I'm not saying they're professional players. They're good players. But that doesn't mean that every aspect of the game you're understanding. Certainly not in this game. It's not like football or other other sports where the peak has really been like it's been around for so long, and then every aspect of the game when you're at the professional level they're mostly going to be good. We're really not there yet. So there's a lot of what I would consider basic things about certain things in Quake that even very top players don't know. And this is one of them. You see a lot of players when they're using Ranger in the QPL and whatnot, they're not using the ability for damage. They're using it for getting around the map. And don't get me wrong, there is some situations where you want to use it for that. But the reality is, in terms of the design of the character, the rocket jumping half damage is meant to be his movement ability, because most heroes have a movement aspect of their ability and a damage aspect. His rocket jumping is his moving aspect, his orb is his damage aspect. Now everyone knows that, but what they don't know, and you probably know it, but you're not actively thinking about it, is this one important aspect of the orb, and Fraze was the absolute best I've ever seen at this, in terms of his timing of when he shot. Now don't get me wrong, he's got a really good ground rocket aim in the first place, and anyone who's got a good, really good ground rocket aim, generally speaking, they've got a good orb aim as well, because you shoot them sort of similarly. You know what I mean? That's in terms of getting the damage onto them. But there's another thing that most people don't take into account, and that's the timing on when to shoot it. And you'll see in this VOD, I'm not the best at it, but you'll see in this VOD, the timing on when you shoot it's really important, because if you time it at the right time, it takes away their opportunity for damage as well, not just getting your damage. So the way you want to kind of use the ability is it's not the first thing you want to use in the fight. You want to shoot your rocket, right? If you've got and this is where being the first one to deal damage is really important. And you want to deal your damage with, that might be your rocket or your rail, and then you want to shoot the orb towards them to get your next set of damage. But when you shoot it, it needs to be at the right time, so it takes away their opportunity for damage. It's really important, because they can be actually 300 health, for example, and you've got your orb and your rocket. You shoot your rocket to 100 damage, you shoot your orb towards them, that's going to be another 100 damage, and then you shoot your next rocket after you teleport next to them, that's 100 damage. And if you time it at the right time, they really don't get a chance to do anything against you if you've shot the first rocket, because you shoot your rocket, then you shoot the orb at the time such that they're shooting their rocket or their rail, and they can't hit you while you're in orb. Especially with rockets, something that takes time to get there. And then after you've teleported, your rocket's reloaded and you've got the next opportunity for damage. So you're really getting 3 chances for damage, and if you time it at the right time, they actually don't get any chance for damage. And we'll focus that on this in this video. Like I said, I'm not the absolute best at it, because my ground rockets are strong, but they're not as strong as some other players in terms of how you're shooting them with your mouse. And my timing is not as good as what his was either. But it is something I want you guys to know, because it's really important to the character, especially now that he's not as strong as what he used to be in terms of the damage of the orb. So we'll get into the game. The first minute of this game, I didn't play that well, but after that, I played quite well for the rest of the game. So we'll have a watch.
3, 2, 1, fight.
So you see the timing I tried to put on that orb was just as he was about to try to shoot me. Now, I think I was a little bit early, which is why he got a little bit of damage on me. A little bit late, which is why he got a little bit of damage on me. But imagine he was trying to rail me and I was teleporting as he was trying to rail. He's going to shoot and it's going to go straight through me. And then I've shot my shotgun. I've got him with my damage. I'm going to shoot my shotgun again before he even has a chance to hurt me. So that's where the Ranger orb is really important. You need to pay attention to what they're doing too, not just what you're doing, and take away the opportunity for damage with when you shoot it. Because now this is an unfavourable situation. He was charging towards me at Mega, which was probably a bit of a mistake by him. But now I've killed him, I'm 150, and I've got rail. I can go help me mate, and we can take map control early on in the map. It's really important. So same as what I'm saying before, where if you don't know where they are, don't push all the way out. Now in this case you can, because your teammate, you can see he's right behind them. But generally speaking, if you don't know what's going on at Mega, what's going on at Rockets, this is where you want to sit. Even in your duels, it's the same. Right, so push forward and help him. Again, see how I'm aiming, just take your time when the shot moves to the left. You don't have to rush these shots, because okay, my teammate's dead now, but he wasn't dead when he was alive. So you just need to make sure when I shot, he wasn't dead when he was alive, obviously. But he wasn't dead when I turned up. So take your time on the shot and make sure you hit it. In this case here, you see he's pushing towards his LG. You want to take a quick shot towards him. You can't really root around too long, and then you drop off towards the left, because if he's going to get big damage, he's going to chase us around the corner. So again, I aimed it correctly. I just didn't shoot quite at the right time as soon as it lined him up. That's going to happen, and then we move away. Now, from here, you can either move through the teleporter, it's risky if he's turning around, or just go towards Mega and try and use your rail to help your teammate. So like I said before, this spot in the map, and even a little bit closer towards Mega, is really strong if they're trying to be in transition. Same in your duels. You can rails up towards platform, your rails towards Rockets and to the above red there, and you can get rails towards Mega. And if you want, you can get rails towards LG, or push in towards where my teammate is right now and get rails towards rail even. So it's a really strong position, even if you're not that strong, because you just got the teleporter behind you and you just get away. Nice shot. So I went to hand that kill and he obviously pushed back. So
Teams are tied.
yeah.
Lead lost.
Like I said, the first minute I didn't play that well, but
Mega should be. Get Mega if you can. I'm getting red.
so this is a situation where same thing will happen in your duels. You want to push towards Rockets, but you're just not sure if they're coming to the teleporter or not. And usually if that's the case, it's better to hang back. It's more conservative, because if they're not coming to the teleporter, you're not going to have Rockets. But it's also a good thing if they're coming towards rail too, because you can get your damage from here and you can drop towards red. If you go to Rockets and they're coming up to rail at the wrong timing, even in duels, they're going to either get red or smash you from rail, you know what I mean? So it's never a mistake to just wait here. So if we get red, we head back to the same strong spot. And this is, again, the song I'm talking about. I know I can't help my teammate going to the tally's probably not going to help. So just wait here and get damage on these guys. So hit him. Probably unlucky not to shoot that shot. And again, see how I orbed? I orbed a little bit early. Reason being is because he hadn't quite shot his rocket yet. So sometimes obviously I got a 75 damage, which is a perfect orb at this point in time. But I didn't deny his rocket as late as what I should have. So a lot of the time if you time, and you'll know because in your games when you teleport next to him and then they're just waiting with a rocket from where you teleport to, that means you shot at the wrong time. Whereas if you shoot at the right time where he's just about to shoot his rocket, you're next to him, he's shot his rocket towards, he's still reloading his rocket. Now, okay, I don't have rockets here, but imagine I did, I can just shoot a rocket at him and he's still reloading his gun, he can't do anything. That's where the timing of when you shoot this orb is so important. And like I said, most players don't know this. And if they do, they're not actively thinking it. They might know it because they know, like I said, you guys know that when you teleport too early, you get a rocket at your foot. So what I'm saying is you do actually know it, but you're not paying enough attention to it and making sure that's what you do and how you use it. Just get away here if you can. He can't chase me here. So when you're here and you get this situation on your duels, don't just push out in the default timing. Wait for his spam. Like I'm saying before on the previous 2 vs 2 game, just wait and make them change what they're doing. Like, if they drop down, you can back off. I'm not too far forward. I can get away. I can hit a rail. I can do whatever. If I push forward and I'm out, I get smashed by the rocket and I'm stuck and he shoots another good one, I'm dead. And we don't want that in this situation because the teammate's not here to help us for a start. So bad miss, but that's alright. Just still waiting for my teammate to help. Once I hit this rail, remember I fuck around. Just as soon as you hit that rail, your teammate's going to jump pad, push straight out with LG. This is a mistake. Okay. And it's the same in your duels. If you hit a rail and you're stuck in here, just push straight out. If you're less than 100, sometimes you can't. But I trust myself to get over his rocket and I get the LG around the corner a little bit, so I can kill him while he's stuck in the corner, even in the duels 1 vs 1. But in this situation, you just get out. Because the other thing is you don't know who your teammate is. I remember he comes from behind me, and then he wouldn't be able to get any damage on you if you just got out, and then you'll be able to 2 vs 1 his teammate. But what happens is, my mate Mords, he fucks up his punches, doesn't hit him once in like 4 punches, and I get killed from behind. So I was too apprehensive, and then I turned around, but it was too late. I was already going to die, but then so hit the rail. But it was a mistake.
Both.
Pretty sure I played quite well from here on in.
Bro, I missed like 4 punches, eh? From fucking point blank, man. Oh,
Alright, kill this guy. Use shotgun. Here's important, and it's only subtle again, but see how he shot the rail on me really early? Don't go up the jump pad until he shoots again. Even if he hits you. Because what's going to happen is if you got the jump pad, it's going to knock you back down the jump pad a lot of the time, and then he's going to hit you again really easily. Most players, like I've been telling, especially on this sort of angle, they're not that good at hitting you. So a lot of the time they won't hit you, and even if they do, then you can go up the jump pad and you can get the damage from below. If you go up the jump pad on that timing straight away where he's already hit you, he's probably going to kill you. Even noobs will hit you coming out the jump pad the second time, and then third time, if it knocks you back down, they'll get you, or if it doesn't, then he's still going to have a chance to kill you. Whereas this is a much harder shot for him to hit, peeking down onto you while I'm putting the plasma in his face. And then if he misses me, I'm up and he's dead. You know what I mean? So don't go straight up if they hit you that early. If they hit you a bit later and you're already next to the jump pad, go up because you're going to be up by the time his rail reloads. That's not the case in this situation. And like I said, it's only subtle, but it makes a big difference. Now we're up. And it's going to be hard for them to get quad now. Right. See what I mean? Like, okay, I didn't know he was there at all, but, and he was trying to get towards me. But a lot of the time when you rail him, either it's an easy shot or it's going to knock him back down, which it does. So now I'm going to hit him again, and I guarantee you we're going to get quad now. Alright, spawn frag in 2 vs 2, yeah, so that's a nice shot. That's where, that's another one of those shots I kept talking about where they're thinking, fuck, this guy's so good, because you hit him again. And now, I missed this next shot, but it's because I don't aim how I aim. Just take your time on this second rail. He is railable, and he can't really hurt you much because he only can see your head with heavy machine gun. Just take your time, use your body, and aim the next shot. I sort of snatch at it, and it's against everything I am as a Quake player in terms of my aiming. This is a phrase shot. And, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's faster and it looks great when you hit, but it's just not consistent. Don't aim like this if you can avoid it. So just, jerk it. It's no good. I've got quad anyway. Cool. I like to just consolidate here, Red. They've got shit all on the map, and most of the time they're not going to challenge you because you killed them so late. They're not going to turn up and try and get cooked because they know they can't get there in time. So just go over the health bubble here is probably a bit better, but I think I just drop Fred and sit there, which is not wrong either. But just maintain control now because they're not going to be hunting you. They're going to be hiding. So here both now, so that's alright. Can teleport back up here, but it's better to just consolidate. And they actually fall into my lap. Easy as. Smash. Probably should pick up the rockets there, but I didn't. Don't know how that didn't kill him, but yeah, whatever. Because you heard the visor on your right, you probably want to shoot a tri-bolt towards the health bubble at the back there here. You don't have to, but yeah, it's just like if you... And again, it's one of those phrases of thinking, fuck, he's next level on me. But yeah, just put some spam down because that's the only way he can come from. He does come here with a rail, but yeah. When you got quad like this, you got every gun, and it's laid on in the piece, don't head to rockets here. Even if they're sort of at rockets, you still don't want to do that. Just get to rail and maintain rail control because the cycle's about to end. And a lot of the time, because I killed him at the LG there, and I was sort of at the LG, they'll actually be at rail here, and you must use this last 5 seconds of quad to try and kill him. Even if you die, it doesn't matter. You have to use it. Was that quad? Yeah, it was 160, I was going to say. That should have killed him, but it's alright. Alright, now we know Red's in 5 seconds, so just help your mate. But you don't have to, when I say help your mate, don't just jump down. You need to maintain control, and that's what I did. I'm going to get another kill here with LG. Alright, switch rail there, nice. Now we challenge towards Red. I think he's already got Red, so then go Mega and set's fine. Again, this is a good, strong position. Wait till your teammate's in trouble or work out what's going on. If you're dropping down here, most of the time you're dropping down to try and rail them above Red, going above Red. It is a good spot to rail from because they don't know you're there most of the time, and you get early damage, even in your duels. If you think you can get back to rail instead faster, go there instead. But, yeah, where I went, I thought because he was fighting my rockets, I'd be able to get damage of him above Red, which you can. It's a really easy shot, and most of the time they're just full on charging, so you can't really miss. But, yeah, this is fun. Alright, both of them. Just back off here because you don't want to die now. You need to wait for your teammate to get a good spot. And see where one thing you do need to check for is the angle of the LG beam. So I can see the LG beam here. He's sort of trying to come around the corner, which means that guides where to shoot your rocket. And the other thing is, they could be jumping towards you now. So you have to play really defensive. They probably both don't have rockets, if any of them do. So what you can hold this position, especially with the ability coming up, quite strongly, even against both of them. And then once you think they're even coming further, just keep backing off, And now once I put some rockets down, you can push forward again. And he obviously tried inside out me. So from here, again, this is how we want to use our ability. See how I used it at the time he shot his second rocket? That's why it didn't hit me. And that's why I smashed him. Watch it again. So he only got 2 rockets when he actually shot 3. It's really important. That's why I killed him. And that's why I'm the one getting this armor behind me and the health in front of me and that. And that makes a huge difference because I have every weapon. You don't want to... I've literally got every weapon. You don't want to be losing every weapon. Right, same again. See how I'm not even... and this is what I keep telling you guys. I'm not even pushing towards that spot that I'm telling you about. And that's because they can already be there. So just sit back. Don't just go hoot, hoot, hoot towards here and then there's a rocket at your foot or he's right on you in time. You have to match what you do with what you know and what you can hear. And I know they could already be just over here at this point in time. So I'm even going even more defensive than usual. I'm not even trying to get to this spot. I'm trying to sit back here and get me damage, which I do. When you shoot this rocket, if you're being really aggressive, just shoot it through this gap. Reason being is, when I say shoot it through the gap, I mean jump and shoot it through the gap, so you can get a good angle on it. But reason being is you shoot on the right hand side, it's really not going to ever hit them. Yeah, it stops them from challenging you, but you want to get rid of this guy so you can fight the next one. So yeah, jump and shoot it through the gap. If he moves left, you can push into here, and if he moves right, it's probably going to smash him and kill him. Just be careful. I'll drop for red now. Right, now that I killed him, this is that situation we're talking about now. Because the teammate's coming from over here, and this guy's here. So I'm not actually trying to get damage on Billy. You can switch out your rockets and shoot him against this wall. Probably that's the best thing to do. But what you can also do, and what I do, is just focus on dodging, make it so he can't kill you. Because your teammate's going to turn up, and then you can come out from the hedge, like I'm telling you. You can come out, and then you can get your damage on him while he's fighting someone else. Because he has to fight the other guy, otherwise he's going to die. So it's full dodge mode. And good result. I would have liked to keep my guns, but can't always survive. Alright, grab this LG, kill him. Remember the other one turned up? What I was thinking here actually is jump off the edge here. So, and it's only, I'm going to die here because it's both of them. But try and get as much damage as you can, but don't give them the LG so they've both got LG. It's only subtle, but small things like that can help you out a little bit. You don't have to do it, but it's just like those 1%ers that will make you a bit of a better player. Another thing is when you die, yeah, like I said, look, when you die early there, like don't try and survive for too long so they can get away, you spawn at the rail. So now they can't even attack me at rail because I'm going to have shotgun. I'm going to be up top with rail and shotgun by the time they turn up. So that's a good time to actually die anyway because you know you're going to spawn this side of the map. Right. So you can push towards Cuddy here, but because of my teammate's position, you don't know if they're not already charging it. Obviously, they both have to be there to charge it. One's taking care of him, the other one's charging towards me. So I actually drop down here to try and get damage on my teammate. Again, that's the same thing. Trying to get damage to help my teammate. Again, it's the same thing. Don't jump into the unknown if they can be there. Because most of the time, if they can be there, especially in 2 vs 2, where you do charge around the map a lot, they are going to be there. And then you're probably dead. Okay, I'm not saying you can't kill them, you got shotgun, you got ability and all that, but it's just easier to hit rails from range, help your teammate. And when you drop down to this hole, if they are coming towards rockets, you can rail them towards above red as well. So it's like 2 for 1, you know what I mean? Oh, perfect. Right, nice. So this rail here, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Just watch him for a split second. You don't have to jerk it, you don't have to rush it, you don't have to do anything. And red's not taken yet, so this is where you do want to use your ability, even though protection is coming, because it's worth it to try and get rail, red, and every total control. So watch how I shoot this rail. Just watching him and wait till the crosshair moves onto him. Yes, I'm moving it slightly right, but I'm never trying to flick over him. I'm only just gradual with my movement. Use my body, aim, hit, and then teleport towards where I'm again, and use shotgun and finish him off. Because I need to kill him quick because I don't want him to get red here. Oh, perfect.
Stopwatch. Incoming protection.
Can jump to grab the health ball on the right. Coming this way is good. Don't go through the teleport here because then your teammate's coming from there, and we know Billy's dead, so he's probably at LG. So what we want to do is double team this guy. If I can't the jump pad behind me and my mate comes from the rockets, 2 vs 1 against Nix, we should be able to kill him. Whereas if you go rockets and you're both stuck and he's keeping you back, using rail, jumping around, coming backwards, it can be hard for you. So don't go that way, come this way. Alright. See how I'm holding onto that rail? don't tug and shoot it. Because the reason being is, if you get out of this fight with 1 health or 50 health, it really doesn't make that much difference. You're still going to be able to shoot a rail at his teammate. So what's all that's important here, and it's the same in your duels, all that's really important here is that you hit him. So just don't rush it. Look how long I take to shoot it, and I hit it. And then I hit another rail on his teammate, and then we've got protection basically. So I'm waiting for that nice time to shoot. And he did a good dodge. At the time he thought I was going to shoot, he moved backwards, which is good. But I didn't shoot, so he hasn't tricked me. Imagine if I've already shot here. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do, I'm dead. And my teammate's going to get 2 versus 1 because of that. I hold onto the rail, make sure I hit it, wait for the perfect time. And one phrase used to always say, you're the best I've ever seen at hooting death rails. Like rails where if I don't hit it, I'm going to die. And that's because I take my time on it. I just peek down towards like that at your health, and from what you can see in your health, you know how long you've got to shoot it. And that makes a big difference. I know I've still got a little bit of time. I don't have to rush it. I'm just going to make sure I hit it. And think about when you're in the situation of the Algier. You're tense when I haven't shot yet because you know it's still on me whether you die or not. Whereas once I've shot and you can push it with LG, you just feel this wave of relief come over you because you know he's dead and you can kill him. So don't give them that opportunity. Take your time, make it hard for them, and they're tense. When they're tense, the aim's not going to be as good either, you know what I mean? And think about when you're in the situation that he's in and the guy hasn't shot the rail, you're kind of not even trying to aim at him because you're just waiting to see if he hits you or not. If he hits you, you're going to die. If he doesn't, you're going to kill him. So your aim doesn't even really matter that much, you know what I mean? So just take your time and shoot the rail late. Or as late as you feel comfortable with. Hit him. Now I can hit the other one. Now we're... Okay, he killed me anyway, so that's alright. He's weak for protection, we can challenge, but obviously got a shit spawn, so it's like the worst case scenario. And my teammate could have helped him, but we'll go back and we'll watch how I shot the second rail again, because it's important. This is what I'm trying to teach you guys. In your duels as well, it's even more important, because once you hit that shot, well, you can't just die, because he's dead. He's on the other side of the map. You can get red, you can get rail, you can get health, you know what I mean? Take your time on those kind of shots. It's really important. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm the best player in the world at hitting those kind of shots. And you can learn something from how I'm shooting them.
Incoming protection.
So he did a good dodge. He dodged backwards at the right time, but I didn't shoot. A bit unlucky. So.
Protection.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's dodging according to the default timing. Most other blokes, because you're under such pressure, if you just tug your shot, you're going to miss and then he's going to kill you. Not against me. So, look what he did. He did everything right. That's the thing. He did everything right and he still died. And it would have worked against 99% of players. So, I'm not saying you can't hit that quick shot under pressure. You can, of course. But it's very difficult for any player to hit that. No matter how good your rail is, it's not an easy shot. I made it easy for myself. And yeah, that's how I want you guys to... You don't have to take up this way of aiming if it's not for you, but at least be aware that it's possible. And if you like it, just do it. So we have to play defensive now, obviously. And this is, see how I'm calling 43? This is where it is important to know when the items are in this situation, because you got fuck all. So at least you can challenge and make it show when protection's over, you're going to be okay. A lot of the time, the best place to... It's like the old King Aegon II, the Magnanimous in the House of the Dragon. The best place to hide is at your enemy's base. So quite often after they got quad, the best place to hide is at quad, because they're like running around the map trying to find you. I'm at quad, bro. Like, I'm waiting for you. And then by the time they come back, they realise it's like 20 seconds have gone, and then you just go back to the other side of the map, and they don't get any kills with protection. It's the best way to duke quads is just go towards quad on almost every map. Maybe not CK and that where it's in the centre, but you know, like this map, even Blood Covenant, you know, the best place to go when quad's up is just go back to quad and hide.
Shit.
Right, just run away. Good timing on the rail because it stopped him from getting close to me. Just get this red, get out of it. Nice shot. See how I don't like shooting my rails like that, but in this situation I'm just trying to shoot it quick because the other guy's going to turn up. I don't want him trying to smash me. So just try and hit a fadeaway rail as you go. I didn't zoom as well, which you'll notice in my VODs very rare for me. That's the kind of shot I won't zoom though, because you don't really have time. I'll just get away from that guy. Missed a couple shots on him, I remember, but it's alright. This is where you can sort of challenge you.
That's around the corner.
Yeah, it is around the corner. A bit of taste of my own medicine, I guess.
Quake.
Probably shouldn't have teleported that, but you use it as bait as well. Alright, cool. Now we know they're weak, challenge hard. Yeah,
Red arm's up in like 7 seconds.
So this is where it's important to know the timing on your rail, on the red, sorry, because otherwise you would have to drop to it right now. But I know I've got time to grab the time shards, maybe grab this green if it's up, grab the big shotgun, and then walk towards water because my teammate, especially now, my teammate's got the other kill. That's where the best place to help them from is, because if they come to the teleporter, you can just rail them. If they don't come to the teleporter, they come to Mega. You just walk forward from where you are in the waters and rail on the other side. So that's what you're trying to want to do. It's where it is important to know the timing on the items.
They're both on me, bro.
And just tuck so you can't get smashed. And see, that's where you push back out. Like, sort of hog back in, wait for the other guy to come above you and push back out. Homer Simpson style in the hedge. Because then your teammate's already helping you. Okay, he's managed to get away here, which is good play by him, but most of the time they're going to be charging towards you and you just smash them with shotgun. Unlucky. Just take me time, try and survive. Don't peek and die, because then you get 2 vs 1. Now you can go up. Okay, he missed me with the rail, but now we got both, you know. Whereas if I just pushed out from the health bubble and died instantly, my teammate's the one getting 2 vs 1 instead, and then we're fucked. Now we're good. Even on low health, we can get to this health bubble quickly and hit a couple of rails, get red.
Impressive.
So I've hit this shot, but see how I aimed where I was going to aim before I peeked? I was just getting ready while the rail was reloaded. 2 reasons that's good. 1, he can't get any damage on me at all because I'm stuck behind the pillar. And 2, when I do peek, I'm ready to fucking shoot him. You know what I mean? They're not going to grab rockets and come this way because they're trying to get further to the left so they can shoot you earlier when you from where you're standing where you are. So they're going to move to your left. You know what I mean? They're trying to get the widest angle they can on you. If they go here and tuck, walk straight towards you, they can't rail you until you're all the way. They can't LG you until you're all the way out. So most of the time when they do grab this rocket, they're going to be on the left-hand side. So I'll just put my crosshair towards that. I hit it. Unfortunately, his teammate was there as well. Watch that again. It's only subtle, but again, because I'm moving right, I'm going to be setting my crosshair up, and I'm going to be slightly moving my mouse towards the right. Sorry, I'm moving left. I'm going to be slightly moving my mouse towards the right, and it will cross over him. It just will. And then all I've got to do is click when it's over him. I don't even have to aim with my mouse properly. And then obviously I died, but you know, a lot of the time the other guy's not going to be there, and we're going to 2 vs 1 him with my mate.
Okay, red arms now.
Red arms now, yeah. So look again. I shot that orb a little bit too early. You want to shoot it just as he's about to shoot his rail. So I was a little bit early. Okay, I wanted to close down the distance on him because I had a shotgun. But if I had shot it like a split second later, when he's going to shoot the rail and then he's going to miss, and I'm going to be right next to him with a shotgun. So I'm going to get my shotgun, I'm going to get my orb, and I'm going to get me a shotgun. All the time he only had the chance to shoot me with that initial rail. It's really important. So I shot it too early and it hit a good rail on me. Don't make that mistake with the orb. And I know you're thinking, oh, well, you got to get close to him straight away. But really, in terms of the damage he can deal to me, all that matters is the timing on his rails. That's the only damage you get on him. You know what I mean? So you got to shoot the orb around that timing. Obviously, yeah, you want to get closer to him, but you can't really deal much damage with your shotgun from range anyway. So it's all about minimising the damage he can get on you and using the orb to get closer. Obviously, it's not a favourable situation for me. I'm not trying to say you should be getting this frag but you could have got the frag if I'd shot it a little bit better.
Okay, guys.
Nice. I would have spawned. Fuck, you little ripper.
Round 120.
Don't push in too hard here because same as in duels, if they can already be here, there's no point pushing in. Just better off sitting back, hit your rails.
Go for.
Just tuck now. See how I get me 2 shots and then tuck while he's trying to kill me? Don't let him get any damage on you because your teammate's going to finish him off. You've already got good damage on him. Just tuck for a bit. Your teammate will help out and then you swing back out and try and help. And then what happens is usually in 2 vs 2, because you're fighting, the other guy's got his guns and his spawn, he goes charging in. Got to help your teammate. But it's too late to help your teammate, bro. You're better off going towards red because now you're just going to get 2 vs 1 and we've got full control of the map. Just holding on this angle is good if they're up there. You've got to remember he's probably got rockets, so if he does peek from here and shoots a good rocket, you are going to probably be dead. But most players just go towards rail here. Hold it here. Don't hold it tight on the corner. You don't need to. This isn't CS, you know, like anyone that is CS, you're probably not going to hit them if you hold that tight. Just hold nice and loose, and if they're just like juking, I wouldn't even shoot. Just wait for them to commit to what they're doing and then shoot. Just hold here and you'll hit him. Nice. And hit him again. Oh, cool. Same situation. Can't push too far forward here. Just be very careful. Oh, he's below. Didn't mean to fall.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, shit. Didn't mean to
Another
fall.
20.
Good spawn though.
They're gonna be
Right, challenging.
going for the
Where are they? See how I shot that rocket like on a nice tight angle here? That's because he doesn't want to push to here because that's where he thinks the rocket's going to. Just always shoot. If they're behind a pillar, you generally want to shoot on the opposite side to what makes sense. I don't know how to explain that, but usually they dodge backwards around these pillars. They don't keep pushing around the corner unless they're using LG. If they're using LG, they probably will, but when he's using rockets, he won't. So shoot the rocket on the left-hand side. I don't know where his teammate went. He might have ghost walk, but from here we should be able to get quad.
one coming out now.
Oh, beautiful. Great damage.
Quad damage.
Quad rockets, like I keep saying, is really good. I think I'll shove it in there. There's something weird happened here because I see how I think it's because he got railed by me, mate. I remember this moment actually. He ghost walked us and come through the teleporter, but for some reason the sprites, they ended up in front of me. And then I knew, but then I got confused. Yeah, and then I killed him. Yeah, we'll have a look at that again. It was really weird. You can see, like here, what's this shit? It's very strange. I remember that moment. This is like a year ago, but I still remember that moment. It was very strange. But anyway, yeah.
Rail brutality.
Blank.
Alright, pushing out. So that's what I'm saying, quad rockets. Look at it. The rocket was only nowhere near him and it got 140 damage. Don't be afraid to put down spam when you've got rockets. Quad rockets. It's really, really strong. Like most, especially as Ranger, because you don't deal as much damage yourself, even when you do happen to blow yourself up. I just keep telling players, quad rockets are good. They're your friend. A lot of players, they're just jumping around with a shotgun. Well, two reasons why it's shit. One, you miss out on damage you could be getting with a different gun. And two, when you do get a big quad run, it's boring as fuck. Don't do it. No one wants to watch a big shotgun quad run. Seen it 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Alright, come back towards me, go. Oh, I missed that shot. I don't know what I was shooting. That was terrible, but that's alright. Nice shot. Right, back towards rail now. You want that timing? How long you use the LG for there is based on how quickly they're going to reload their rail. Because you want to have them hit by the rail and knocked away so they can't rail you. So if you stick with LG for a little bit too long, sometimes they can rail you because you haven't knocked them away far enough with the rail or the LG. So that's what I was trying to work out. The other thing is here, and I remember I don't, but it's a big mistake, pick up both shards so you're not railable. These tiny little things, they make you a much better player because they allow you to get towards this green and this health bubble after the fight or even before the fight, and then you're strong. Whereas if he peeks and rails you now, then, and you're on fucking 5 health less than what you should be, you're on 86 health, not 91, that makes a huge difference in the game. Don't do that. Pick up both shards, this was a mistake.
Netmaster.
And imagine he was still rallying me there, he had an easy shot at me, you know what I mean? Okay, my teammate's there, but he might still be aiming at me anyway because he wants to finish me off so he can get a kill, and then it's 2 versus 1 on the other guy, you know what I mean? So that was shit.
Damage dealer.
Right, nice shot.
Impressive.
Nice shot. Teleport up. See how I'm teleporting up on his opportunity for damage? So maybe it was a little late, but we'll watch it again. Maybe it was just a touch late, but that was the time where he was going to try and rail me and pin me in the spot. He's peeking forward. I'm already up by the time he's ready to go. And I smashed them both. You know, and when you kill them both like that, and then you're pushing forward for more damage, and they're mad. Don't forget, they're mad when you kill them both like that. They're just going to come charging to their teleport. You hit another couple of rails. I'm pretty sure I'll fall off the edge when I get over to the other side, but you know what I mean? That's where you just smashed them both, you destroyed them, you've got all the items under your control, and now's the time to cash in because they're angry and they're charging out to mid-map because the items are coming up, they have to. So that's really important when you're using your orb, and that's how you use it.
Impressive.
See how I knocked him off before he tried to shoot the rail at me? That's important.
Netmaster. Damage dealer. Impressive.
Yeah, so a little bit late, but I was already fighting another one. Now we're here. I remember I fell off the edge, yeah. Terrible. And he's coming through, and I would hit 2 easy rails, kill the next guy, and I've got red. So, you know, perfect play, but just obviously... I usually don't jump up to that spot either. I don't know why I did. I was just trying to be clever. You're better off, if you're there that early, just push forward and then aim on the right-hand side of the pillar that's there. and then you got the easiest rail you can back roll off and they can't hurt you. And obviously this is a situation when they are charging to the teleporter, you get a lot in your duels, so you need to know how to deal with it. Like I'm saying, if you've got lots of time, just push to about here and then aim on the right side of this pillar that's there, and then you'll hit them through the teleporter, and then by the time your rail's reloaded, they're pretty much standing on the rockets, so then you just aim pre-fire at the rockets sort of area, and then just pick around the corner. And that's when I use my aiming style, where I'll just stare at them for a little bit. Obviously it depends on how much health you got. I'll just stare at it a little bit, make sure I hit it, and then they're dead. And just perfect time to frag, because I can get red, I can drop down towards minimap, get the health bubble, I can challenge towards mega, and be standing on the mega by the time they're coming banana, and I've got another kill, if they're charging, you know what I mean? So that's where it's actually really important to be able to deal with this situation in your duels. But it's still in your 2 vs 2s, but it's even more important in your duels. Nice shot. That's why I'll not zoom. Nice rocket. Probably should have switched to me. Usually I would switch to me rail after I shot that rocket, because I would usually know that it was going to hit them, just from what you can see, and then quickly switch to your rail because it's going to pop up in the air and you'll kill them. But shoot the second rocket's not wrong, but yeah, usually I would know from that first rocket. As soon as I shoot it, it's going to pop up in the air. I got both, that's good. Can rocket jump up towards rail here? Don't know how they do. In this situation here, and you get this a lot in your duels, aim your rails on the left hand side. Reason being is because they know you're aiming, they think you're aiming here when they can't see you. You'd be very surprised how often you hit this rail on the left compared to how often you hit it on the right. Just aim on the left, they will show up on the left hand side most of the time, and you hit them again easy. The one time you don't do that is if you can clearly see they're pushing forward with LG, then they'll be on the right hand side. Then I like to aim about here, because then they're going to push right out and we'll hit an easy shot on them and try and get back. But if they're duking around the pillar like he is at the moment, always aim on the left hand side. I tugged it a bit, but yeah, you can see the aiming was right. I had a clear shot at him. Same here, just take your time, stare at him for a bit, back off. The only reason I peeked back here, I usually wouldn't, but it's because I thought when I hit this rail he was moving towards the right, so you think you've got enough time to get in and shoot before he's reloaded. If he's going to be the one picking up the rail and ready to shoot by the time you peek, it's a bad peek, don't do it. So I missed, but that's right. This is a situation where I put my spam really tight, and it can be hard to work out where to shoot your rocket into cutty. I'll go back and have a look. Hold on. I shoot my rocket really tight here simply because my teammate's there, and I want to try and stop him from getting out at all. If you think they're already in mid-air by the time you're shooting your rocket, you want to shoot it about here, head height, because they're going to be jumping to the far side. Otherwise, what you can do is just shoot it right at the far side, because they're going to jump past and then get out here. But you can shoot it here as well, about head height. Where I'm shooting it here is if you think he's going to be coming slowly. If he's going to be coming quickly, it's a bad spot to shoot it. It's never going to hit him, because they're going to jump on this little ledge that runs here, and they're going to land about here. So you want to shoot it about here, at head height. Don't be afraid to lift your rockets in this situation. If you shoot them at the ground, it's not going to get much damage. Whereas if you hit them in mid-air while they're in mid-air, they get knocked straight towards the ground, and then you've got an easy ground rocket. You either shoot it here if you think he's going to be in the middle, or shoot it against the right if he's going to get all the way to the wall. But I'm only shooting it there because my teammate's there. And a lot of the time he's actually going to be still standing on this wall fighting my teammate, so there's the best chance to try and get a little bit of damage on him. Oh, nice shot.
I'm out of there now.
Don't go back in there then. You can, but you don't have any more rounds. So. Good damage. Good shove.
Wait, both there. Both going to, one's top mid, the other one's on you.
I about died, yeah.
Oh,
Nice shot.
Ghost walked.
So this is where I made a mistake. Once the other guy's ghost walk, you need to go hell for leather for the other guy. Kill him beforehand. And the other thing is there's rockets sitting there for me too. So if I killed him with that shotgun or the next shotgun, I could probably pick up those rockets and use them on the ghost walk. But because I'm sort of sitting back, I didn't finish this guy off fast enough, I actually died. It's shit. So you have to full on charge towards the other guy. And he's only using heavy machine gun anyway, so you're going to get some good damage on him on your way over there anyway. So this is a mistake. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Fuck me. Red's got me up.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Sorry, missus. Alright, see ya. When are you back?
Oh,
Okay, see you.
maybe an hour.
Yeah, right. Alright, nice. See ya.
Health button.
Sorry, boys, we misses were just heading off. So, yeah, get back into it. Can't remember what happened. 100, let's charge out to mid-map. See what happens. I've seen that guy. Get the red.
Around my 11.
This is a situation where you won't necessarily want to charge into both of them, because if they're set up with rails or whatever, then they're going to smash you. I've got all this armour. Just wait for your teammate to get on some presence on the map as well, and then you can coordinate your attack a little bit better. But they're not in here, so it's a bit strange. But
Attack pretty hard.
oh, nice shot. Can't remember this moment. It looks like a bit risky to do what I do with the LG and the rail, but one thing you guys need to know is when you start shooting at them with a hit scan weapon, like tracking weapon, either your machine gun or the LG, their dodge will go very wide, and then you can use that to switch to your rail and hit them at the end of the dodge. You know what I mean? Whereas if you just got rail out the whole time there's going to be dodge on the spot. Add in these little you know, wide swipes. So when you're using what gun, it depends, as you guys already know, that changes how they're going to dodge. So you just switch to another gun that's going to impact their dodge and use that information that you know to shoot your rail. So you just start shooting with a little bit of LG. It's especially useful if he's not quite railable, which he won't be because he's sitting on the health bubble. So you just get 30 damage and then he's going to be railable. And then it makes his dodge really easy because you can switch to a quick rail. No, okay, I missed, but most of the time I'm not going to miss that shot and he's just dead. Whereas if you just use rail, he's going to get the chance to shoot 2 and 3 rockets at you while you're reloading to hit the third one. And then you still got to hit the third one after that. The other thing is, and you guys know this, but you might not actively think about it, it's faster to shoot 5 bolts of LG and then a rail than it is to shoot a rail and then 5 bolts of LG. Because the reload time happens when he's already dead in the second case compared to the first. And it doesn't sound like much, but in 2 vs 2 when the other guy's going to turn up, it makes a big difference. And it stops him getting as much damage off. He's only going to get 1 or 2 rockets off in the time I shoot 5 bolts LG and a rail. Whereas if I shoot a rail and then 5 bolts LG, he might get 3 or 4 and kill me. And he's going to make the finishing off hard. Anyway, he cakes his rockets completely here, so we'll take this next 5 seconds to laugh at him. But yeah, it was quite funny. And hark back to the other video that I told you about how to shoot your rockets from up there above this. Look at where he's shooting the rocket compared to where he's aiming. There's not a big difference between the two, which is why they don't hit me. So you're shooting them sort of straight, you know, it's no good. You got to flick, like I kept telling you. That last one was a flick, but it was just too far to the left. So yeah, horrible. I remember I laughed at it, yeah. Pretty funny. Can rocket jump up to help a teammate, but sitting above red here is good. Again, just these shots are bread and butter. And just, I like to just jump forward, especially when you got your orb, because if you do miss, you're going to be able to teleport towards him anyway. But just, yeah, shoot 2 rails, quick, left, right, good night, and then he's finished off. And a lot of players do get annoyed when you stick with rail there, but the reality is it's not a hard shot, so just finish him off.
Headshot.
Right, grab red. Rocket jump up. See how I shot that first rocket here? And again, it's subtle. You might not notice it when you're watching a good player play. Shoot the first rocket here, it didn't hit the guy, so if he is coming in, you have to shoot the next one further left, which is what I did. And it's really important to split your rockets like that, because if you keep shooting at the same spot, he's past him. And he's next as well, so he can jump off this wall and come towards you with LG in midair, you're gone. Well, probably not gone with the amount of health I got, but he's going to hurt you a lot, you know what I mean? Unless you hit like a spectacular midi in midair, which is not going to be easy. So split your rockets in that sort of situation, it makes a big difference. We'll watch it again. 1, and then shoot further left. Okay, the wall was in my way, but I would have shot it there anyway. Right, can jump over here with the ability and that. Good tank. Good spam by him though, this was nice, yeah. So, see how he actually shot that other one behind me? I don't know if he meant to do that or he thought I was going to be backing off, but it was good because it forced me back out. And I lost a heap of health there, so this was no good play. And that's why sometimes it is bad to chase like I'm chasing, but with 47 frags left, 3 frags left and they're 28, yeah, I'm hunting. Just get away now. Play your time, he can't kill me. Probably charge, yeah, but he can't. Drop this is good, but you got to get up top quickly. Rock jump up is good. Probably should have gone towards rail though instead of red, because now he can turn up. Yeah, so just use that as bait. I don't really tug my rails like that. That's where a situation where you should just watch and wait, see what he does, especially because you've got the orb going towards him, which he kind of needs to worry about. So that was missed shot, but I don't usually aim my rails like that. It's bad. I'm not saying you can't hit. I know I keep going back to it. You can't hit him when you're aiming like that. It's just harder. So why would you do it? Let's go up and finish him off. GG. So, like I said, just look how I'm aiming my rails. Think about when you're using Ranger. the timing you're going to shoot your orb. It's almost as important as the accuracy you've got with the orb. In terms of nullifying their damage, you get if you're getting the first damage in engagement and you've got your orb, you will get the first 3 chances for damage in the fight. And in Quake Champions, with the amount of damage you can deal as a character, that can be up to 300 damage. So most of the time, you're just going to frag him outright. You know what I mean? If you're doing it properly. Now, it's not always going to work out, and you're not always going to hit him with the orb. You're not always going to pick the right timing on when to shoot it. But just think about that when you're using it, and it will become second nature to you when to shoot it. Like I said, I'm not the best at it. Fraser's the best at it I've ever seen. And him and Dan Dicking probably have the best aim with the orb that I've seen as well. I used to joke with Dan, you know how you get the medals? Not everyone has the medals on. But when you kill him with the teleport and you're not inside of him, it's Deadly Slipgate. When you kill him with it inside it and it shoves, and you're inside it, it's Shove Slayer. I used to laugh with Dan. I said, "Do you even know what Deadly Slipgate is?" And he said, "Nah, what's that?" That's how accurate he used to be with it. But Fraser's the same, and that's because these kind of guys got good ground rockets, so you shoot it similarly. One thing Fraser was a little bit better than anyone else I've seen is the timing on when he shot the orb. Because he was the one who told me, "Cam, when you shoot it, you want to shoot it where it denies their damage as well as getting your own damage. It's really important, especially at a high level, because you can just get 300 damage with it and then you kill him, even though he's not quite as strong as what he used to be." So just try and think about that in your games, and obviously some aspects of how I'm railing. I know I haven't talked much about LG. That's because my LG is not the best, but yeah, we'll get to it in other videos as well. So yeah, hope you like this one, guys, and see you on the next one.